Hello students, good afternoon everyone. How are you students? Welcome, welcome everyone. So, student, before starting today's lecture, quickly let me know in the chat box that my audio is clear or not, the screen is visible or not. Today's lecture is going to be really important. We are going to solve one question on the homework problem that I gave you in the last class, and then we'll start. Then we'll start with our discussion on the condition of the concurrency, family of line, and image of a point in line. Okay, so these all things we are going to cover in today's class. So how are you students? So before let me start this, quickly let me know in the chat box, everything is clear, voice is clear, audio, and the this screen is visible, content screen also visible. Okay, very good. So if it is clear, so then let's start. Okay, let's start. So student, in the last class, I gave you one question as a homework, right? So this was the question that I gave you in the last class. Okay. So you have to determine the value of alpha for which this point alpha comma alpha square lying inside the triangle formed by this line. Okay. So I have already drawn the triangle. Let's say this side AB is along the line L1, which is 2x minus y, 2x plus 3y minus 1 is equal to 0. Okay. This line BC is along the line, let's say 5x minus 6y minus 1 equal to 0. And this line AC, side AC is along the line L2. So we can find the point of intersection, right? L1 and the A is what? A is the point of intersection of line L1 and L2. So when you solve it, I have already solved this, okay, and I have marked the vertices of the triangle ABC. A will come out to be minus 7, 5. B will come as 1 by 3, 1 by 9, and C will come as 5 by 4, 7 by 8. Okay. So the question is saying that find the values of alpha for which this point, let's say this is point P, is lying inside this triangle. Okay. Chalo. So tell me student, in the last class we saw the, what we saw? We saw the position of a point with respect to a line, right? Okay. I said that if 2 points are on the same side, then if you put those 2 points on the line, you will get the same sign. So means, let me solve this with respect to line L1, point P and C are on same side, right? With respect to line L1, this line, point P and C are on the same side, right? So first determine the value at C. So put C in the line, point C in the line L1, which is put 5, 4, 7, 8 in the line. What you will get? 2 into 5 by 4 plus 3 into 7 by 8 minus 1, right? So this is 5 by 2. 5 by 2 is greater than 1. So 5 by 2 minus 1 is positive plus some positive number. So it is positive. Means when you put the vertices C in the line L1, you will get some positive number, right? So it implies when you put your point P in the line, you will get the same sign, greater than 0. Yes or no? This is the thing that we discussed in the last class. So it implies 2 alpha plus 3 alpha square minus 1 is greater than 0. Okay, इसको थोड़ा solve कर लेते हैं. 3 alpha square plus 2 alpha minus 1 greater than 0. फैक्टराइज कर लो. फैक्टराइज करोगे तो क्या आएगा? माइनस 3 अल्फा प्लस अल्फा, सॉरी, फैक्टराइज करो. 3 into 1, राइट? सो प्लस 3 अल्फा माइनस 1 ग्रेटर देन 0. यहां से कितना आ गया? 3 अल्फा कॉमन लो. अल्फा प्लस 1 माइनस 1 इंटू अल्फा प्लस 1 ग्रेटर देन 0, राइट? तो यहां से कितना आ गया? अल्फा प्लस 1 and 3 alpha minus 1 is greater than 0. So how you solve this? Find the critical point, which are -1 and 1/3, right? -1 and 1/3. So now we need positive region. So this is plus minus plus. So this is the region, right? This is the interested region. This one, right? So on solving the first, we got that our alpha is nothing but in from -infinity to -1 union 1/3 to infinity, right? -infinity to -1 union 1/3 to infinity. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? Clear? So similarly, with respect to line L2, let's say this is L2 and this is L3. With respect to line L2, point P and B are lying on the same side. Yes or no? Right? So put point B on L2. L2 में point B डाल दो. कितना आ जाएगा? L2 is x plus 2y minus 3 and put 1, 3, 1/3, 1/9. So 1/3 plus 2 into 1/9 minus 3, which is what? This is 1/3 plus 2/9 minus 3, which is less than 0, obviously, right? So it implies on put point P in L2. What you will get? Alpha plus 2 alpha square minus 3. It would also be less than 0. It will give the same sign, yes or no? Because point P and B are on the same side, right? Is this clear? Tell me quickly in the chat box, is this clear or not? Clear? Okay. If it is clear, then factorize kar lo. 2 alpha square plus alpha minus 3 less than 0, right? On doing the factorization, student, what you will get? 2 alpha square and minus 6 we need, right? So minus 2 alpha plus 3 alpha minus 3 less than 0. So 2 alpha alpha minus 1 plus 1 plus 3 alpha minus 1 less than 0, right? So it is nothing but alpha minus 1 into 2 alpha plus 3 less than 0. Yes or no? So again, what is the critical point? -2/3 and 1, and we need negative region. So this is plus minus plus. So this region we require, right? This region. So here we got alpha is -2/3 say 1, right? This is from answer 2, right? This is answer 1. Okay. So similarly, student, for line L3, point A and point P are on the same side. Yes or no? So it implies when you put the point P, whatever sign you are getting, the same sign you will get on putting the point A on the line, right? Okay. So now check here. Now third part. What is the third part? Put point A in L3. Put point A in L3. What is L3? L3 is 5x minus 6y minus 1 equal to 0, and put minus 7 comma 5. So what you will get? 5 into minus 7 minus 6 into 5 minus 6 into 5 minus 1 minus 1. So again, what is this? Less than 0. It is less than 0. So it implies on putting the point P on the line L3, you will get less than 0, right? So now, 1 second, student. 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So as I was saying, my 5 minus 3 minus 1 is less than 0. So now on putting, put point A in L3. What is L3? L3 is 5x minus 6y minus 1 is equal to 0. So what you will get? 5 alpha minus 6 alpha square point P minus 1. So we are getting less than 0 on putting A in the L3. So it implies we will get the same sign only. So when I put the point P in the line L3, I will get less than 0. Is this clear, student? Tell me quickly how many of you understand so far. Is there any doubt, student, so far? Okay. So it implies, it means 6 alpha square minus alpha plus 1 multiply with minus. So sign of inequality will reverse. Right? Clear? So what is this? 6 alpha square minus 3 alpha minus 2 alpha plus 1 greater than 0. So 3 alpha common le lo. So it is 2 alpha minus 1. Minus 1 common le lo. 2 alpha minus 1 greater than 0. So it is 2 alpha minus 1 into 3 alpha minus 1 greater than 0. What is the critical point? 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. 1 by 3, 1 by 2 plus minus plus. So we are interested in positive region. So this is like this, right? This region. So from here you can say that alpha belonging to minus infinity to 1 by 3 union 1 by 3 to infinity. So this is the answer 3. This is the answer 3. Answer 3. So it means we have to, this is 1, this is 2 and this is 3. So देखो अब क्या होना चाहिए? Final answer would be the intersection of the first, second and third. Yes or no? 1 by, yes. 1 by 2 to infinity, correct. 1 by 2 to infinity, correct. So now student, now the point P should be on the same side of L3 and should be on the same side of L1 and also should be on the same side. So it means whatever the answer we got from the 1, 2, 3, we have to take the intersection. Yes or no? So final answer क्या होगा? Final answer is 1 intersection 2 intersection 3. Clear? तो बस intersection निकाल लो. तो देखो कैसे निकालेंगे intersection? जैसे 1 और 2 का intersection लो. What is first answer saying? First answer is saying from minus 1. This is the first answer. Minus 1 and 1 by 3. This is the first answer. Okay. This. And second is saying that minus 2 by 3 to 1. Second क्या बोल रहा है? Minus 2 by 3 to 1. What is minus 2 by 3? Minus 2 by 3 somewhere here. Minus 2 by 3 to 1. Clear? Clear. So what is the common region? 1 intersection 2 is 1 by 3 से 1. Clear? 1 by 3 to 1. So now we have to take the intersection of this with third answer. Yes or no? Third is saying that your x is from 1 by 3 to minus infinity and 1 by 2 to infinity. And this is the third part is saying. And the intersection of 1 and 2 is saying that 1 by 3 to 1. 1 by 3 to 1. This. What is the common region? 1 by 2 to 1. Is this clear? What is the common region? 1 by 2 to 1. So answer क्या आ गया finally? Final answer is, answer क्या आ गया? Alpha belonging to 1 by 2 to 1. Is this clear? So this is your answer. How many of you understood? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Is there any doubt, student, in this question? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Any doubt so far? Clear? So this is how we, yes, very good. So this is how we do the questions, like if the point P is lying on the same side of those curves, so how you deal this? If the point P is lying on the, let's say if instead of triangle, if it was given some quadrilateral, so the same thing we will do, right? Now instead of 3 cases, they will become 4 cases because there are 4 lines, so and 4 vertices. Yes or no? So in the same exact way we'll deal those questions also, right? Right? Okay. So I hope there is no doubt. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Okay. Is this clear? Okay. So let's proceed further. Okay. Let's proceed further. So now let's start with the topic concurrency of straight line. Concurrency of straight line. What does this mean? Concurrency of straight line. Let's say we have a 3 line L1 is A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0. So this is your L1. And let's say L2 is this. This is L2. Okay. And L1 is and L1 and L2 are intersecting, let's say, at point P. Okay. These two lines are intersecting at point P. So this is L2 and this is L3. So if my line L3 is also passing from the point of intersection of L1 and L2, then I will say my line L1, L2, L3 are concurrent. So let's say my line L3 is this, right? So L1, L2, L3 have a one common point of intersection, isn't it? So point P क्या है? Point P is point of intersection of L1 equal to 0, L2 is equal to 0, L3 equal to 0. These three lines ka point of intersection, right? So if there is such point exists when those three lines are intersecting at a common point, then we'll say that L1, L2, L3 are concurrent line. L1, L2, L3 are concurrent line. Is this clear, student? Definition is clear. If three lines are concurrent, then it means these three lines will have a common point of intersection. That's it. Okay. And how you will check whether my line L1, L2, L3 is concurrent? So condition of concurrency. So now I'm writing the condition of concurrency. Simple है. Condition of concurrency. कैसे निकालोगे? Common sense. Okay. L1 and L2 find a point of intersection of L1 and L2, right? And then that point of intersection will also be lying on our L3. Yes or no? Yes or no? So point of intersection of, it means from here you can say that point of intersection of L1 and L2 is lying on L3. Simple, right? So in दो line को solve कर लेना. You will get some x coordinate and y coordinate. Put that x coordinate and y coordinate in L3. So you will get a condition. So that condition would be the condition of concurrency. Okay. So I'm directly writing here. The condition of concurrency is that determinant of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3 is equal to 0. So this is the condition of concurrency. Clear? So this is the condition of concurrency. Clear? That determinant of A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3 is equal to 0. Is this clear, students? And I have told you already in the last class, in the previous classes, how to find the determinant, isn't it? Right? How many of you have remember how to find the determinant? How many of you remember? Yes, very good, very good, very good. So let me tell you once again. So let's see. Our determinant is A1, B1, C1, A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. Right? So how you find it? Tell me. First plus, minus, plus. So A1 as it is now, the determinant of, delete the row and column corresponding to A1. So we are left with B2, C2, B3, C3. Right? Minus B1. Now delete the row and column corresponding to B1. Right? So now when you delete those row and column, so you are left with A1, A2, A3, C2, C3 plus C1. Again delete the row corresponding to C1 and delete the row column corresponding to C1. So you are left with determinant of A2, B2, A3, B3. Okay. So what is this? A1 into cross multiply. B2, C3 minus C2, B3 minus B1 into A2C3 minus C2A3 plus C1 into A2B3 minus B2A3. This is the determinant, right? This is the determinant. So if our lines are concurrent, so this value should be 0. Yes or no? Right? So that's why this determinant will be 0. Is this clear? Is this clear? So this is nothing but determinant. This is determinant. Okay, don't get confused in that. Okay, is this clear? So if three lines are concurrent, so what, see, if you look carefully, this A1, B1, C1 is nothing but the coefficient of line L1. Coefficient of X, coefficient of Y, constant term. A1, B1, C1. Then A2, B2, C2 is again line L2. K, X, Y and constant. A2, B2, C2, A3, B3, C3. That's all. Yes or no? So it look like if you write the line like this, and if you take away your X and Y and also the positive sign in between, so you are left with determinant B. Yes or no? Clear? So this determinant should be 0. So this is the condition of concurrency. How many of you understood? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Raise your hand if you have any, if you don't have any doubts. Very good students, very good. Okay, so let's proceed further. Okay, so if it is clear, so student, so there is one common thing that you should remember is that first of all, what you will check, see, if the determinant is 0, so that is, then the lines are concurrent. When? So for that, first of all, you have to check that while checking the concurrency of a straight line, always check whether any of the two lines are parallel or not. Okay, if the lines are parallel, then they are obviously not concurrent. Okay, what I mean to say is, if you have given three lines, let's say 2x plus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0, and L2 is given as, let's say, 3x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0, and L3 is given as x plus 2y plus 7 is equal to 0, like this. And if I ask you, check whether the L1, L2, L3 are concurrent or not. Okay, so before just blindly doing the theorem, that is blindly just doing the determinant, no, what you do, first check whether any of my two lines is parallel or not. See, L1, slope of L1 kitna hai? What is the slope of L1? Minus 2 by 4, which is half, minus half. Slope of L3, minus 1 by 2. So it implies L1 and L3 are parallel. L1 L3 parallel है ना? So देखो L1 ऐसे होगा और L3 ऐसे होगी, कहीं पे मान लो L2 ऐसे आ रही होगी. So is these lines are concurrent? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Is these three lines are concurrent or not? These are not concurrent, right? These are not concurrent. Clear? Clear? So L1, L2, L3 are not concurrent. Okay. Always remember. So while checking the condition of concurrency, you have to check first whether the line, these three lines, any of the two lines out of three is parallel or not. If these are parallel, then obviously the line will not be concurrent. And the funny thing is, if you find the determinant now, if you find the determinant, you will get 0. You will get 0. Okay, let me show you how. Dekho, what I said is, if you don't see that whether any of the two lines are parallel or not, and you just blindly do the determinant, then you will get it 0. See, what is the determinant? Determinant find karte hain, chalo. Determinant of, first of all, L1 is 2, 4, 8. 2, 4, 8. 3, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 7. 1, 2, 7. Oh, let's say 7. Instead of 7, 1 second. Yeah, so you won't be get 0, right? You won't be get 0. So here, if you do the determinant, see what you are getting. 2 into 7 minus 4 plus 4 into plus 4 into sorry, -4 into 21 minus 2 plus 8 into 6 minus 2. What is this? 3, 6. 3 into 2, 6. This is 19. 19. How much is 76? And then this is 32. So it is non-zero. So here you can say that determinant is non-zero. So lines are non-concurrent, right? Lines are not concurrent. So what I said is, if you are obviously seeing that two lines are parallel, if you are able to see that two lines are parallel, then there is no need to check the determinant. Okay, then obviously the line will not be concurrent. Yes or no? Because agar do line parallel hai, so there will be no point of intersection. Yes or no? So if the question is just asking you whether these three lines are concurrent or not, so first check whether any of the two lines are parallel or not. If they are parallel, okay, like this, so obviously they are not concurrent because two lines will never be meet again, right? If right, yes or no? Is this clear, students? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Let me know quickly in the chat box. Okay, okay, chalo. If it is clear, so now let's proceed further. Okay, now let's proceed further. So now let's start our discussion on the family of straight line. Family of straight line. What does the family of straight line mean? So whenever we talk about the family of line, so after this we will see the family of circle, family of line. So all those things mean the family of line means all the lines that are having some same property in it. Okay, there is some common property that is applying on the all those lines. So all those lines will be the part of family of line. Okay, maybe all the lines which are belonging to one family, they have a one point of intersection. Yes or no? So all the line are passing through the same point. So this is one of the common property that all lines have, right? So in different situations, there will be some different parallel family of line, right? Maybe a family of line which has the slope 2, right? Family of line which has the slope 2. So all these lines will have slope 2. These are also part of the family, one family, because all the lines are have slope 2. Yes or no? Right? So what we are interested in type 1. What is the type 1? Equation of line passing through the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0 can be given as L1 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0. It means any two lines, let's say this is L1 and this is L2. Okay, L1 equal to 0, L2 equal to 0. These two are the lines. Okay, these two are the line. They are intersecting at this point P. So there will be infinite line, as you can imagine, that are passing through the point of intersection of L1 and L2, like this, right? Maybe like this or like this. Yes or no? So there are infinite line which are passing through the. So all this line can be written as L1 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0. Means let's say L1 is A1x plus B1y plus C1 is equal to 0. L2 is A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0. So all the lines which are passing through the point of intersection of L1 and L2 can be written as A1x plus B1y plus C1 plus lambda times A2x plus B2y plus C2 is equal to 0, like this. Why? Now one might ask, why sir, why it is happening? Okay, very simple. Let's say the point of intersection is alpha comma beta. So obviously the alpha comma beta is lying on the line L1 and is also lying on the line L2. So if you point alpha comma beta in L1, you will get 0. Similarly, if you put alpha comma beta in L2, you will get 0. तो देखो इसमें अगर मैं put करूंगा alpha comma beta, so it is L1, so it will give you 0. If you put alpha comma beta in this, which is L2, it will give you 0. So 0 equal to 0, which is 2, right? So it means all the lines which are passing through the point of intersection of L1 and L2 is given as L1 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? Is there any doubt? So on changing your lambda, you will get different line. Okay, maybe for one lambda 1, this is you are getting line. For 1 lambda, lambda 2, this is you are getting line. So like this, on changing your lambda, your line will change. But the one thing that will not change is that line will be passing through the point P alpha comma beta, which is the point of intersection of L1 and L2. Clear? Is this clear, students? How many of you understood this question? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? Chalo. If it is clear, student, so now let's solve some questions so that we can get the practice on this idea. First question is that find the equation of line passing through the point of intersection of 3x minus y plus 6 is equal to 0 and x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0, and which is passing through the point L1, point 1 comma 1. Okay, so question is saying that find the equation of line which is passing through this line L1, let's say 3x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0, and let's say L2 is x plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. So our required line is such that which is passing through the point of intersection of L1 and L2 like this. Okay, and is also passing through 1 comma 1. So how you will find it? How you will find it? Very simple. कैसे? Required line, one is one of the way. देखो एक तरीका हो सकता है find the point of intersection, and now you have the 2 point, then you can get the unique line. Yes or no? This obviously this is one of the way. So another way is that required line is L1 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0. Means required line is 3x minus 4y plus 6 plus lambda time x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is your required line L. Okay. Now line L is passing through, this line is passing through 1 comma 1. So it means when you put the 1 comma 1 in the line L, it will be satisfied. Yes or no? So put 1 comma 1 in L. What you will get? 3 minus 4 plus 6 plus lambda time 1 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is nothing but 5 plus 5 lambda is equal to 0. What is lambda? Lambda is minus 1. So on putting this lambda on the here, you will get your line. Simple. So it implies required line is, required line क्या आ गया? 3x minus 4y, 3x minus 4y plus 6 minus 1 into x plus y plus 2. X plus y plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is your required line. So this is the line which is passing through the point of intersection of L1 and L2 and is also passing through 1 comma 1. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? Tell me quickly in the chat box. 1 second. Is this clear? How many of you have doubt regarding this? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Let me know. Minus, what is the second line? X plus y plus 2 is equal to 0, right? X plus y plus 2. So इसको solve कर लो और थोड़ा. 2x minus 5y plus 4. 2x minus 5y plus 4. 1 second. 3x minus 4y plus 6. This is, yes, 2x minus 6y. This is 2y, right? This is 2y. This let's just इसको 2y कर लेना. Okay. So what is this? 6x minus 4 is equal to 0. So this is your required line. Okay. Is this clear, students? So मैंने क्या बोला? So line which is passing through the point of intersection of this and this. This is line x plus 2y. इसको 2y कर लेना. Okay. X plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. And this line is also passing through, our required line is also passing through 1 comma 1. So it means, first of all, the required line is passing through the point of intersection of L1, L2. So required line would be L1 plus lambda time L2 equal to 0. Now only unknown is lambda. So for lambda, one information is given that line is passing through 1, 1. So if you put 1, 1 in the line, it should satisfy. From here, you will get -1. Is this clear, students? Quickly let me know in the chat box how many of you understand. How many of you understand? Also, you can do by the method that first find the point of intersection of L1, L2, and then now you have 2 points, and then you can find the line. So it's better to do like this. Okay, so that's why we are studying the family of line. It's just a faster way to get a required line. Okay, if the required line is passing through the point of intersection. So see, in this question we did not find the point of intersection, and then we find the, and also we are able to find the line, right? So it is more faster to do by this method. Is this clear? Clear? Chalo. If it is clear, then let's proceed to the next question. Next question is saying that required line is perpendicular to this. Okay, means let's say our line is such that this is L1, this is L2, right? This is L1, this is L2. What is L1? L1 is 3x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0. L1 is 3x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0, right? 3x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0. What is L2? X plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. X plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So now the question is saying that required line is passing through the point of intersection of these two lines, but is also perpendicular to this line. So let's say this is a required line L, and the given line is x minus 2y, x minus 7y plus 3 is equal to 0. So let's say this is line x minus 7y plus 3 is equal to 0. So this is the perpendicular, right? So how you will do it? Can anybody tell me in the chat box how we should proceed with this question? So we have to find our line L such that it is passing through the point of intersection of L1, L2 and also perpendicular to our required line. This x minus 7y plus 3. Can anybody tell me in the chat box how to solve this? Anyone? Chalo. सबसे पहले required line is passing through the point of intersection of L1 and L2, right? So required line को क्या मान सकते हैं अपन? Required line is L1 plus lambda times L2 is equal to 0, because this is the line which will pass through the point of intersection of L1 and L2. So it is 3x minus 4y plus 6 plus lambda times x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. Clear? So now it can be written as 3 plus lambda into x plus minus 4 plus 2 lambda into y, right? Plus 6 plus 2 lambda is equal to 0. So this is our required line. Okay. So now what is the slope of L? Slope of line L is minus time coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. Clear? Clear? So let's, and what is the slope of this line? Let's call this M1. What is the slope of M1? M1 is 1 by 7. So line x minus 7y plus 3 and this line, required line, is perpendicular. So it means product of slope कितना होगा? -1, right? M1 into ML कितना होगा? -1. What is M1? M1 is 1 by 7. M1 is 1 by 7. What is ML? ML is the slope of required line, which is minus 3 plus lambda, right? Which is minus times 3 plus lambda upon 2 lambda minus 4. 2 lambda minus 4 is equal to -1. So इसका मतलब है 1 by 7 into 3 plus lambda upon 2 lambda minus 4 is equal to 1. So now we can get the lambda easily. 3 plus lambda is equal to 14 lambda minus 28. Clear? Clear? So 30. So what you are getting? 31 is equal to 13 lambda. Lambda कितना आ गया? 31 by 13. Is this clear, students? Is this clear? Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box. Is this clear? So now put lambda is equal to 31 by 13 in L and get line and get L, right? 31 by 13 डाल दो इक्वेशन में. This is the equation, right? So you will get your line. Is this clear? Is this clear? So required line कितना आ गया? Required line is 3x minus 4y plus 6. 3x minus 4y plus 6 plus 31 upon 13 into x plus 2y plus 2. X plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. So this is your required line. Tell me quickly in the chat box how many of you understood. Raise your hand. How many of you have understood this question? Tell me quickly. Janvi, Balari, Sweetie, everyone tell me in the chat box how many of you understand. Clear? Janvi, Balari, what about you? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Did you understand this question? Yes or no? Quickly let me know in the chat box, everyone. Question ने क्या बोला? The required line is passing through the point of intersection of L1 L2 and perpendicular to our given line. So required line is passing through the point of intersection of L1 L2. So then required line can be assumed as L1 plus lambda L2, right? And now get the slope of the line L in terms of lambda, right? And the question is saying that this line is perpendicular to this line x minus 7y plus 3. It means slope of this line and L would be -1 product of slope. So m1 into ml को -1 कर दिया. From there we get the lambda. Lambda को original equation में डालो, you will get the line. Clear? Okay. If it is clear, so now let's proceed further. Now I'm giving you student 1 minute. Solve this question. Solve this question, everyone. Everyone solve this question. Now the question is line is situated at the maximum distance. So सबसे पहले मैं line draw कर देता हूँ. L1, L2. What is L1? L1 is 3x minus 4y plus 6. L1 is 3x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0. L2 is x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. This is your L2. So question is saying that find the equation of line such that our given line is passing through the point of intersection of L1 L2 and is at maximum distance. अब क्या बोल रहा है? Maximum distance from 2, 3. Everyone tell me quickly in the chat box how you would solve this question. Everyone quickly let me know the answer in the chat box. Quickly let me know the answer in the chat box. I am giving you 1 minute. Everyone solve this question and let me know the answer. Solve this question. How you would solve this? Can anybody tell me in the chat box? कैसे solve करेंगे इसको? Anyone? Anyone? देखो, this is very important question. Okay, काफी interesting है, and I'm going to tell you one concept, and please listen then. Okay, so let's say this is your point of concurrency. Okay, ये point है, and let's say this is the line. This is the point P. A point मान लो 2, 3. Okay, so our required line जो है, that line is should be the maximum distance, should be at a maximum distance, right, from point 2, 3. Okay, so student tell me, there will be so many line. एक line ऐसे होगा तो ऐसे पास करेगी, right? एक line ऐसे होगा, right? Some line would be like this, right? Some line would be like this, sorry, right? And one of some line would be like this, right? Is this clear? क्या कर रहा हूँ? There will be infinite line. So in infinite line में से which line is situated at the maximum distance, that we are trying to find out. Okay. Okay. So students, see, if this is the line, as my line gets closer to closer, so from this line the distance is this perpendicular. From this line the distance is this perpendicular, right? And now as the line is getting farther, so one of the line would be like this, right? So the distance from this line is this, right? So this distance, this perpendicular distance are increasing. So one of the distance is this. So this is one of the perpendicular distance, right? So as the line becomes like this, what I'm saying, if the line now crosses this, now one of the line would be like this, right? So then again my perpendicular distance will start to decrease. Yes or no? Assume that this is your point and the line is like this. Okay, line is like this. Okay, there are infinite lines. So can anybody tell me which line would be the perpendicular maximum distance from this point? As the line is like this, see the point, the distance, perpendicular distance is started increasing, right? Now like this. And then if the line become more slant, then the perpendicular distance will become decreasing. Yes or no? Will start again decreasing. So my line which is at a maximum distance, let's say this is the point P, right? So maximum distance, so required line is the line which is, can anybody tell me, which is perpendicular, to line AP. Is this clear? So हमारी required line क्या आएगी, which is perpendicular to AP. Yes or no? Then only it will be at maximum. Because अगर ऐसा नहीं होगा, then distance कम होता जाएगा. Yes or no? Distance देखो decrease होता जा रहा है ना, right? Is this clear, students? Quickly let me know in the chat box. Raise your hand if it is clear. Is this clear? How many of you got the idea? Okay, very good. So now what we have to do? बताओ आप क्या करना है? Now the question just left is find the equation of a line which is passing through the point of intersection of the given line, these two lines, and is also perpendicular to AP. Clear? So सबसे पहले get the point P. Now first find point P. Find point P. Point P क्या है? Point P is a point which is the point of intersection of L1 L2. Yes or no? तो इसको find करेंगे, right? तो find करो 3x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0, right? Multiply this with 2. 2x plus 4y plus 4 is equal to 0. Add कर दो 5x plus 10 is equal to 0. What is x? X is minus 2. तो पॉइंट P कितना आ गया? -2 कोमा x को -2 डालो 0, -2 कोमा 0. Clear? So this is point P which is 2,3. Sorry, this is point A 2,3, and this is point P which is -2,0. So our required line will be the perpendicular from this line. Our required line will be perpendicular, right? So this is the required line. This is the required line. Clear? Clear? So now required line कैसे निकालेंगे? Required line is L1 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0. So 3x minus 4y, 3x, 1 second. Yeah, just 1 second, student. I think there is some, yeah, 3x minus 4y, 3x minus 4y plus 6 plus lambda time x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0. So slope of line L क्या है? Slope of line L is, first of all, this can be written as 3 plus lambda into x plus y into 2 lambda minus 4 plus 6 plus 2 lambda is equal to 0. What is the slope of line L? This is line L. Minus time coefficient of x upon coefficient of y. Right? Now, according to question, so now, according to question, slope of L into slope of AB should be -1, right? It means minus 3 plus lambda upon 2 lambda minus 4 into, what is slope of AB? Slope of AB is 3 minus 0 upon 2 minus of -2, which is 3 by 4. 3 by 4 is equal to -1. Clear? तो यहाँ से lambda निकाल लो, right? So 3 into 3 plus lambda is equal to 4 into 2 lambda माइनस 4 कितना आ गया 9 प्लस 3 लैम्डा इज इक्वल टू 8 लैम्डा माइनस 16 क्लियर सो 25 is equal to 5 lambda 25 is equal to 5 lambda so how much is the lambda 5 now put lambda equal to 5 in equation 1 इस equation में डाल दो this is your equation 1 so you will get line is 3x minus 4y plus 6 plus 5 times x plus 2y plus 5 sorry plus 1 plus 2 is equal to 0 so this is your required line clear student is this clear so whenever you will see some this situation that the line is find the line which is at a perpendicular distance okay which is at a maximum distance okay from this point so that required line would always be the perpendicular okay which always be the perpendicular line क्योंकि उसके अलावा whenever you have some other line perpendicular distance will decrease yes or no perpendicular distance will decrease so only way our distance is maximum when the line is perpendicular to the line joining of those 2 points is this clear quickly tell me in the chat box how many of you understand students how many of you understood clear okay so shall we proceed further students if you don't have any doubt shall we proceed further okay so now the fourth part what is fourth part saying the required line is passing through the point of intersection of two lines first of all this is line L1 which is 3x minus 4y plus 6 is equal to 0 and this is L2 was x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0 so required line is the line which is passing through the point of intersection of L1 L2 and concurrent with these two lines also okay ये तो simple है right first of all what is the required line अब क्या मानोगे always line is passing through the point of intersection of L1 and L2 so required line would be L1 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0 कितना आ गया again 3x minus 4y plus 6 into plus lambda times x plus 2y plus 2 is equal to 0 right so what you are getting 3 plus lambda into x plus 2 lambda minus 4 into y plus 2 lambda plus 6 is equal to 0 so now this line let's say this is line L this line and this line these three lines are concurrent so what is the condition of concurrency determinant of those coefficient would be 0 right so according to question condition of concurrency लगानी है condition of concurrency is required that's it what is condition of concurrency determinant of coefficient what is the coefficient 3 plus lambda 2 lambda minus 4 3 plus lambda 2 lambda minus 4 and this is 2 lambda plus 6 2 lambda plus 6 right 1 second yeah 2 lambda plus 6 okay क्या हो रहा है 1 second students 1 second just give me 1 minute there is some issue with the okay yeah so as I was saying condition of concurrency क्या होगी yeah so 3 lambda 3 plus lambda 2 lambda minus 4 2 lambda plus 6 2 lambda plus 6 and this line is has coefficient 2 minus 3 4 2 minus 3 4 this line has coefficient 3 minus 7 5 3 minus 7 5 this determinant should be 0 right this is the condition of concurrency बस ये find करना है now solve the determinant 3 lambda plus 1 what you will get this 2 minus 3 4 minus 7 5 cross multiply कर दो you will get minus 15 plus 28 minus 2 lambda minus 4 delete the row corresponding to 2 lambda minus 4 and the column also. You will get 2, 4, 3, 5. Cross multiply. 10 minus 12 plus 2 lambda plus 6. Delete the row and column corresponding to 2 lambda plus 6. You will get 2 minus 3, 3 minus 7. So it is nothing but minus 14 plus 9. It should be 0. कितना आ गया ये? What is this? 13. 13 into 3 plus lambda. This is minus 2. So minus 2 this minus is outside. So 2 into 2 lambda minus 4. This is minus 5. So minus 5 into 2 lambda plus 6. It should be 0. So now get the answer. 39 plus 13 lambda plus 4 lambda minus 8 minus 10 lambda minus 30 is equal to 0. So 13 lambda, 17 lambda minus 10, 7 lambda. 39 minus 8, 31. 31 minus 31. Lambda कितना आ गया? Minus 1 by 7. Right? So put lambda is equal to minus 1 by 7 in equation 1 and get required line. Required line. This is your equation. Is this clear? Equation. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? How many of you understood? Tell me, raise your hand. Very good, very good, very good. Right? देखो यहाँ से condition of, देखो family of lines, there can be n number of questions can be made. Okay, you just have to know the concept that the required line is passing through the point of intersection of two lines. So always assume your line in the terms of L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. Right? So इससे देख रहे हो ना क्या हो रहा है? That only one unknown is we are dealing with, right? Only lambda. And for the finding the lambda, we are given the different scenarios, and in those different scenarios, we are coming up with the different solutions, right? So the family of lines, इसका मतलब ये हो जाता है that now you have only one unknown, and you are dealing with that only one unknown. So now you just need one more equation to finding that unknown. That's all, right? Clear? So if it is clear, shall we proceed further, students? Okay. So let's proceed further. So now, student, type 2. Type 2 is nothing but it just says that if a line, it is a converse of type 1. What is the type 1? That a line which is passing through the point of intersection of L1, L2 can be given as L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. So type 2 is saying that whenever you have some situation like L1 plus lambda equal to 0, you are starting with the situation L1 plus lambda equal to 0. So it is a line which will always passes through a fixed point, and that fixed point is the intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. Okay. What I meant to say is, let's say you are given AX plus BY, A1X plus B1Y plus C1 plus lambda time A2X plus B2Y plus C2 is equal to 0. We started with this, okay? Okay. So what I will say that one of the line is L1, another line is L2, and the point of intersection is alpha comma beta. So when you put the alpha comma beta, so alpha comma beta is lying on the L1, alpha comma beta is lying on the L2. So it should satisfy this condition, both line L1 and L2. So you will get 0 equal to 0. Yes or no? Right? Right? So देखो A1 alpha plus B1 beta plus C1 plus lambda time A2 alpha plus B2 beta plus C2 is equal to 0. But alpha beta is lying on the line L1. So A1 alpha plus B1 alpha plus C1 तो 0 होना चाहिए. And again alpha comma beta is lying on the line L2. This is also 0. 0 equal to 0. Right? So it means whenever you are coming up with the situation where you are getting L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0, it means that the line, there is two line L1 equal to 0, L2 equal to 0, and these two lines will always pass through the point of intersection of L1 and L2. That is a fixed point. Is this clear, students? Is this clear? So L1 plus lambda equal to L1 plus lambda times L2 equal to 0 means there is just a line which is always passing through a point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. That's it. Okay. Clear? Clear? Chalo. So let's see one or two question on this. Okay. So let's say this is the question. Question is saying that prove that line, this line. Okay. देखो ये line x और y के terms में linear equation है, line है, right? Is passing through a fixed point. So question is saying that this line, prove karo, this line is passing through a fixed point. So line is sin theta plus 4 times cos theta into x plus 2 times sin theta into y plus 3 sin theta minus cos theta is equal to 0. So we have to prove that this line is passing through a fixed point. So it means whatever the value of theta, that does not matter. For any value of theta, the line will be always passing through a fixed point, and we have to find that point. So how you will proceed? So whenever you get upon a situation where the two lines are passing to a fixed point, so you should always looking for a pattern that there should be a thing like L1 plus lambda times L2 equal to 0. Okay. Okay. So let's say what is this? Sin theta into x plus 2 sin theta into y plus 3 sin theta plus now here 4 cos theta into x minus cos theta is equal to 0. Yes or no? This is how it is written. So take sin theta common. So it is x plus 2y plus 3. Take cos theta common. 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Now divide by sin theta. Divide by sin theta. What you will get? X plus 2y minus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus tan theta into 4x minus 1 is equal to 0. Yes or no? So this is the situation is like L1 plus lambda times L2 is equal to 0. Yes or no? So this is a situation like L1 plus lambda times L2 equal to 0. So it means this line will passes through a fixed point. It implies this line, this above line passes through a fixed point, and what would be that point? That point is the point of intersection of L1 and L2, and that point is point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. Clear? Is this clear? What is L1? L1 is x plus 2y plus 3. So L1 is x plus, so there will be cot theta. Okay, yeah. Doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter, right? Cot theta को lambda बोल देंगे, हाँ, right? Cot theta, right? Again, क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है ना? चलो कोई नहीं, right? Right? L1 plus lambda time L2 equal to 0, right? Theta तो एक पैरामीटर है ना, right? So it means this line will always pass through a fixed point. That point of intersection is L1 equal to 0, L2 equal to 0. What is L1? X plus 2y, x plus 2y plus 3 equal to 0. X plus 2y plus 3 is equal to 0. L2 क्या है? 4x minus 1 equal to 0. Solve करो. X कितना आ गया? 1/4. Y कितना आ गया? -1/4 minus 3 2y. So 2y is minus y कितना आ गया फिर? Y is equal to minus 13/8. Clear? Is this clear? So the fixed point is 1/4 comma minus 13/8. Clear? Is this clear, students? देखो अगर now if you put 1/4 comma minus 13/8 in this equation, 1/4 comma minus 13/8, this will be 0 and this will be 0. So does not matter what is the value of theta. This is the equation of line, and this line is always passing through the 1/4 comma minus 13/8 with does not matter what is theta. Is this clear? Is this clear? So that's why whenever you are get upon the situation where L1 plus lambda L2 is equal to 0, so straight ahead you can conclude that this is a situation where my line will always passes through a fixed point, and that fixed point is the point of intersection of L1 and L2. Clear? Okay. If it is clear, so now let's solve one more question on that. Okay. Chalo. One more question. Question is saying that if 9a square plus b square is equal to 25c square plus 6ab, then prove that this line is always passes through one of the two fixed points. So it is saying that this line will always passes through there will be two fixed point. उन दोनों fixed point में से किसी भी fixed point से line can pass. So that is the question saying. Tell me how you will do it. Again, line is passes through a fixed point. So it means there will be a situation where L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0 is coming. So we have to create that situation. So how you will create? If I can able to get a relation between A, B and C, then I can replace the C in terms of A and B. A को अलग कर लूंगा, B को अलग कर लूंगा. So it will then easily L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. Yes or no? So this is the thinking. Okay. So how you will do? ऐसे करो. 9a square plus b square. Take this 6ab on the LHS is equal to 25c square. What is this? 3a minus b का whole square. 3a minus b whole square is equal to 5c whole square. It is nothing but 3a minus b whole square minus time 5c whole square is equal to 0. It is a square minus b square. So a minus b into a plus b is equal to 0. So यहाँ से either there are two possibility. Either 3a minus b minus 5c is 0, or 3a minus b plus 5c is 0. Yes or no? Right? Chalo. Now on this situation we will see. So if it is true that 3a minus b minus 5c is 0, then b कितना आ गया? B is 3a minus 5c. So line was ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So now put b in the equation of line. So what you will get? Line ax plus 3a minus 5c times y plus c is equal to 0. Now separate a and b. So a into x plus 3y. Now separate c. C into 1 minus 5y is 0. Right? This is written as a को अलग कर लो, c को अलग कर लो. So now it is written as x plus 3y divided by a plus c upon a 1 minus 5y is equal to 0. So this is nothing but L1 plus lambda L2 equal to 0. So it means this line will passes through a fixed point. That fixed point is the point of intersection of L1 and L2. Right? So now find the point of intersection. L1 कितना है? X plus 3y equal to 0. L2 is 1 minus 5y is equal to 0. So here we can get the y is minus 1, y is 1 by 5. Put here, what is x? Minus 3 by 5. So point of intersection is, the fixed point is minus 3 by 5 comma 1 by 5. Clear? Clear? So if 3a minus b minus 5c is 0, then the line is passes through a fixed point, and that fixed point is minus 3 by 5 comma 1 by 5. But if 3a minus b plus 5c is 0, then b कितना जाएगा? 3a plus 5c. Again, line is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. So now put this b in the line. So what you will get? Ax plus 3a plus 5c into y plus c is equal to 0. Separate a and b. a को separate कर लो. a को separate किया, यहाँ से x आया, यहाँ से 3 into y. Separate c. c को separate किया, यहाँ से 5 into y plus 1 is equal to 0. Divide by a square. Divide by a. So you will get x plus 3y plus c by a 5y plus 1 is equal to 0. Again, this is nothing but L1 plus lambda times L2 equal to 0. Yes or no? c by a कोई constant, c by a कोई parameter ही है, इसको एक दूसरा parameter बोल लो lambda. Does not matter, right? So it implies this line is also passes through a fixed point. That fixed point is the point of intersection of L1 equal to 0 and L2 equal to 0. So what is L1? X plus 3y. What is L2? 5y plus 1. तो यहां से point of intersection कितना आ गया? Point of, ये second case का है और that was the for the first. Point of intersection of L1 and L2 कितना आ गया? Y is minus 1 by 5. What is your x? Put minus 1 by 5 in this. X is 3 by 5. So the point is 3 by 5 comma minus 1 by 5. Is this clear? So it means the line is always passes through a one of the two common two fixed point. Why one of the? Because if 3a minus b minus 5c equal to 0, if this is true, then line will pass through this point, and if this relation is true, then line will pass through 3 by 5 comma minus 1 by 5. Is this clear, students? Students, is this clear? Let me know quickly in the chat box. How many of you understand this? Is this clear or not? Is this clear or not? Do you have any doubt in this question? Any doubt, students? Any doubt? देखो question ने बोला था that the relation is between A, B, C is like this. So what we did, take the 6 on the right hand side, then it is become 3a minus b whole square is equal to 5c whole square. So now use the formula of x square minus y square, which is x minus y, x plus 5. So this into this is 0. Either the first bracket is 0 or second bracket is 0, right? So when 3a minus 5 minus b minus 5c is 0, then line is passing through a minus 3 by 5 comma 1 by 5. And if 3a minus b plus 5c is 0, then line will pass through the point 3 by 5 comma minus 1 by 5. Is this clear? How many of you understood this question? Tell me quickly in the chat box. Quickly let me know in the chat box how many of you understand this question. Is there any doubt, students? Is there any doubt? Clear? Very good, student. Very good. So that's it for today, students. So this is your homework. This is your homework. Everyone, please solve this question except fourth question. Solve the first 3 questions. Okay. Fourth question you will be able to after tomorrow's class. Okay. So that's it for today, everyone. Thank you so much for the today's class. We will discuss the new topic in the next class. So new topic in the next class would be the image of a point in line. Okay. I think which was the last test? Which chapter was for the last test? Which chapter did you do for the last test? The next chapter. If I think inequality is done. So maybe quadratic, maybe after inequality we started quadratic equation. So maybe the quadratic equation, the test of quadratic equation will take place. Okay, I will just confirm it for tomorrow's class. Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. We'll meet in the next class. Okay. Bye, everyone.